Okay, this is my Anki deck. This is an Anki deck for Indian polity. As you can see, it's structured into constitutional framework, system of government, central government, and so on. It's comprehensive and highly structured polity Anki deck. It covers almost everything in a comprehensive way. There are almost 10,000 Anki cards. Okay, to be precise, there are 11,026 cards. Okay, let me show you what's inside the Anki Indian Polity deck. We will go to the making of constitution section. There are 162 cards in this deck. If you just click study, since the cards are new and there are over 100 cards, it's very difficult to study. You have to be strategic while preparing for UPSC exam. So instead of directly clicking study now, one thing you can do is press F. This will bring up the filter deck option. So let's name it as making of constitution. So you should always set the limit to below 10. You can go for any number, but if the cards are new, I would recommend a lower number. I will set it to 7 cards. If the cards are new, always go for order added, since it will cover the topics in a logical flow. If you are studying for the first time, always use the order added. However, if you already have revised the cards and they are in the learning phase or review phase, then go to the random option here. Also, always check the option reschedule cards based on my answers in this deck. One more thing you should select here is new here. This is the status of the cards. Now click OK and click build. This has created a special filter deck. There were 162 cards in the making of constitution section, and it has taken 7 cards from that section and placed them into this filter deck. Now when you click study now, you will be concentrating only on limited number of cards, so you don't feel overwhelmed. This is the design of the card. I have included the context of the question, and the main thing to be remembered is the hidden Anki's close deletion feature. For example, the first person to propose a constituent assembly for India in 1934 was. The answer is M.N. Roy, obviously. One more thing I have done is to add clue words. Since you will be studying more than 11,000 cards per subject, maybe it can be increased in the future also. I have added clue portions so that your mind can easily recall the answer immediately and remember it properly. These are basic cards. The cards gradually move from basic to advanced level. If you know the answer to a question, you can easily click easy and it will come back after 3.5 months. Although I don't recommend doing that, you should generally click again or good. One more thing, prefer again or good instead of hard. When you click again, it will come back after 1 minute. If you click good, it will come back after 10 minutes. So we'll click good. So the next question is dash is a specific political movement pioneered by M.N. Roy in India. This Anki deck is especially for anyone who wants to jump straight into cramming up the polity deck. You can build your own deck, but it takes a lot of time. If you read Lakshmikant and create cards simultaneously, the amount of time required is quite high. Since I have already done it, if you want to check it out, the link is in the description. Now let's come back to the question. M.N. Roy was a pioneer of the communist movement in India. These are basic questions. Once you know the answers to these basic questions, one thing you can do is, after reviewing the cards, click edit and add relevant tags. You can also suspend these cards if those cards are too basic for you. Then when prelims exam is nearby, you can revise cards based on the tags or based on their suspended status. So I will click good. Next question. The INC officially demanded a constituent assembly in these these kinds of years and factual details matters a lot when preparing for UPSC. After the 2026 paper, there is no guaranteed strategy or format for preparing for prelims. One thing you can do is follow first principles thinking and focus on making your basics strong. These are basic questions. This particular question may not be asked directly in the exam. However, it may be appear as an option or an elimination point or as part of a statement. If someone has prepared these foundational facts thoroughly, they will be much better at eliminating wrong options. The answer is 1935. You can click again or good based on your preference. Next, the condition set by Jawaharlal Nehru in 1938 for framing the constitution was that it must be framed without external interference and elected on the basis of adult franchisee. These are analytical types of facts. They are still basic facts that one should remember. These are the Polity Anki cards. As I mentioned earlier, always use the filter deck method so that you can easily handle revisions without feeling overwhelmed. Like there are more than 11,000 Anki cards, so you should always follow this method. Even if you delete this filter deck, the cards themselves won't be deleted. They will simply return to their original section, such as this making of constitution deck. Okay, these are some of things many of you asked for, a sample or demo of deck. Now coming to the settings, keep the default settings and enable the FSRS algorithm and periodically optimize all presets. Apart from that, keep everything else at default settings. You don't need to do any fancy learning steps or advanced configurations. One more thing, you only need to modify the settings when the exams are nearby. I will make a separate video on how to revise using Anki during the final phase before the exam. So that's it. If you want to check out the Anki Polity deck, the link is in the description. For a limited time period, I have reduced the price. There is a 50% discount on the Anki Polity deck. If you want to check it out, go ahead and have a look. And I will also be releasing decks for other subjects as well. If you are interested in those, stay tuned. I'm currently formatting those. If you found this useful, please subscribe, watch other content and share it with others. Thank you.
Boy.